Welcome to the 7th week of the VXFL, Aces versus the Goblins.
What's up, are you commentating? Yeah. Alright, so we got the Goblins and the Aces. You know what you're doing?
Yeah, I've done it before.
Alright,
Yeah. Are we good? Did we start? Mr. Keen, are we good? Okay. All right, everyone. The Aces and Goblins game just kicked off.
it's all good. Just like
It'll be Aces ball first. And Coach Peyton Keen, go Hammers on, spots the ball at about the 23-yard line. Aces have Josh Nolan at center today. Jackson Gravlee is back this week. Rolls out right. Throws to Preston Keen. Makes a move. Gain of about 10 yards.
Yes, sir. They're at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, and then Green's Goblins.
So it's on the second down here.
Aces didn't have Jackson last week, so Preston Keen stepped in at quarterback, and he had an amazing game. Aces ended up shutting out the Hunters, winning 20-0. Had a great defensive performance. I think 4 interceptions that game.
Yeah, I know Peyton can definitely deliver the heat when he's playing. He's a good player.
Jackson throws to Steven. Spangler almost makes a great catch. Almost.
Wait. Who can hear us right now?
The
Hey, Jackson.
no, yeah, because he's doing water. Oh yeah, he's doing the PA.
It's been a good plan.
You gotta comment every single game. Yeah, every play. Your play by play.
Jackson Gravlee passing to his
I thought this was It'll be 3rd down now for the Aces. 3rd and about 11.
3rd and 11.
Got Chase Barbado out wide. Jackson looks right, throws to Preston, and Chase makes a good block, and Preston gets the first down.
Pass is complete, made by Jackson Gravlee for first down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Ace is moving the ball pretty well so far. Basically, I just comment on things that have happened in the past games, and then after this, just be really enthusiastic about everything.
So they're about the 50-yard line right here. Jackson throws it. It's
Josh
incomplete.
Nolan.
By Jackson
Incomplete
Gravlee.
pass. It'll be 2nd down now for the Aces. About the 45-yard line, or actually 35. Yeah, Alex Cheris on the sideline for some reason. I don't really understand that
Alex.
move. Probably the Aces' best player.
Alex is the Aces' new coach, actually.
Oh, short snap. Jackson throws,
Jackson
and
throws
it's
it,
picked
and
off
it's picked off,
by
and
Ralph
The pass is
Lynch.
picked off by Ralph Lynch.
That'll be a turnover, and it'll be Goblins ball at about the 27-yard line.
Appreciate it.
The snap wasn't very good. I think Jackson just kind of panicked there and didn't make a great decision. So Aces will set up on defense now. Steven Delory already getting ready to rush. He had a big game last week with an interception and I think 2 or 3 sacks. He won Defensive Player of the Week along with the Hammer's very own Parker Townsend, Tech P, who had 6 sacks. He leads the league.
We have a Goblins quarterback.
Jordan Gurton. It'll be first down now for the Goblins.
Michael Dilks is the snapper.
Jordan Gurton drops back.
Jordan runs it.
Hits the edge and gets about 10 or 11 yards. It'll be second down now.
About 11
Run
yards,
by the
yeah.
quarterback Jordan for the Goblins.
So we got a pretty good day out here, you know, a little overcast action.
I love the 9. I mean, I don't like waking up early for the 9 game, but I mean, it definitely has the best weather because
Yep.
usually by the end of this game, it starts getting really hot.
Mm-hmm. Not too hot, so it's overcast. They can see the ball nicely.
Jordan Gurton fires to Ralph Lynch. Oh, and he drops it right on his
Pass
hand.
incomplete, made by Jordan.
Man, get that man some gloves. It'll be third down now for the Goblins.
Yeah, how many of these players are rookies that they've never played before?
I feel like most people in the league, and I mean, this is only the second VXFL season and the first summer league. I mean, the first season ever was this winter. So I feel like the majority of the league is actually not played in the VXFL before. But I mean, it's week 7. Most of these guys are feeling pretty seasoned, feeling good. Got a good grasp of the game so far. I think the biggest factor of this league has been who shows up and who's busy or on vacation and stuff. Jordan Gurton fires to Jarrett Wolf. They're calling it a complete pass.
It's
Complete
complete.
pass for about
And
5
that'll
yards.
be fourth down and about 4 now for the Goblins.
I would say that's probably around 8 or 10.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
you guys
really?
is like really sensitive when you guys just say. Like every time you guys like circle.
All right, Goblins looking for a fourth down conversion here. Looking to keep moving the ball.
They need this next down right here.
You know, Goblins played the Hammers last
Michael
week, and
is
they
setting
couldn't
up for
seem
the
to
snap.
handle our pass rush. And I feel the Aces have a very similar pass rush in Josh Nolan and Steven Delory.
Good snap by
But they-
Michael. Jordan's
Jordan
running
rolls
it.
out,
Pass
fires to Jarrett
complete,
Wolf,
and they got the first
and
down.
They're calling him short. It'll be a turnover on downs.
Turnover
Aces
on
ball.
downs. Pass is short of the first
He was
down.
short. So as I was saying, the Goblins have made some adjustments in blocking schemes. They have Jared Rivera, and I think that was Nicholas Campione in the backfield blocking for them. Because last week they only had 2 people blocking against our Parker Townsend and Peyton Keenan. It wasn't working out for them. I think we had 8 total sacks. We're the PP in the trenches. It just goes crazy. It's unstoppable. But they made some adjustments in blocking schemes, giving Jordan Gurton more time to throw the ball. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out there. Just about maybe a foot short of the first down. Jackson Gravlee rolls out right. Fires deep to Preston. And he makes a
is
great
complete.
catch. Looks for the end zone. Gets tagged down by
Deep
Jared
pass is
Rivera.
complete by Preston Keene, made by Jackson Gravlee.
I think if Jackson leads him maybe just a yard or 2 more, that's a touchdown for Preston. But it was a great throw and a great catch by Preston. It'll be first and goal now for the Aces.
Do you think they can get this touchdown?
I mean, that was a great play there. I mean, I think they're going to look to Steven Spangler and Preston Keene. They're big receivers here in the end zone. I'm sure they've got something dialed up. If I were the Goblins, I'd mark up on those guys.
Double coverage on Preston for sure.
Jackson Gravlee takes a snap, fires, and
Incomplete.
nearly picked off by Jarrett Wolf.
Incomplete pass.
I mean, Jackson Gravlee is possibly the youngest player in the VXFL, maybe. He's going to be a freshman next year. Oh, Nico Brown, actually, yeah. I think he might be 13 years old. 13? Yeah. So, but It'll be second down now for the Aces. Jackson rolls out, and he gets sacked by Nicholas Campione.
Jackson is sacked by Nicholas Campione.
Third down now for the Aces. They're backed up quite a bit. I think it might be 10 or 11 yards.
Wait, so after fourth down, they can't make kick it, so what do they do?
They just go for it. Yeah, teams don't end up punting a lot. Unless they're really far. We got Jackson Gravlee out at wide receiver now. I think Preston Keen's probably going to line up at quarterback here. Stephen Delory out wide left. Alex Cheris blocking. Preston rolls out. I think he's going to look to run. Throws to Steven Spangler. And they're calling it a touchdown.
Yep.
That'll be a touchdown Aces.
Spangler.
Liam Livingston throws his flag. I don't know if that's a joke or what. Oh, it's an illegal forward pass by Preston Keaton. That'll be a loss of down and
by illegal forward pass.
a loss of 5 yards. It'll now be fourth down for the Aces.
This is going to be interesting. Let's see what they could come up here.
I mean, it's
They've
now
lost
it's
2
about
yards.
4th and 15 or 16 for goal. They're going to need a good play here. I think Jackson will probably go back to quarterback, and he'll look for Preston or Steven in the back of the end zone. That's my Tony Romer prediction. Stephen Delory running out wide. We've got Colin and Alex blocking. Going to give Jackson plenty of time to look for his good guys. Fires up to Steven. And that's a touchdown for the Aces.
Touchdown is made by Steven
I don't think they can call that one back. Jarrett Wolf in coverage. It'll be 6-0 now for the Aces, pending an extra point. I mean, Aces have really been on fire now for these. This is their third. They won 2 in a row. This is the third week now. They're 2-4. They had a rough start to the year, but these past few weeks they've been a completely different team. Made a lot of adjustments. They made a trade for Stephen Delory and gave Pioneers Will Morgan. He's been a great asset in the pass rush, and Jackson fires. That'll be
Straight to
Preston Keene.
And they have
And that'll be
1 point conversion.
7-0 now.
1 point conversion is
Aces.
completed.
Aces will get set to kick off now.
So how have the Goblins been doing? Are they like an even matchup for the Aces? Or?
The Goblins are actually 0-6, worst record in the league. But that doesn't. They have a great amount of talent on their team. They don't have Amarion McMillan here today, who is probably their best wide receiver, but he does not show up to every single game. And
That's unfortunate.
yeah. They've had a little bit of commitment issues. Amarion was their first-round pick. Mason Swetz was their second-round pick, and he's not here either today. They actually don't have their first horse. Mason Swetz.
Does he ever come?
Yeah, he does. I don't think he was there last week. I think he's on vacation. I don't know where Amarion is. He probably just didn't want to wake up early. Well, yeah, Goblins are a winless team right now, but I don't see them making it out of this season with making it to the playoffs 0-8. I think that they will get their win in the regular season, and then maybe surprise some people in the playoffs, because the addition of Jordan Gurton at quarterback has been great for them. Unfortunately, last week when playing the Hammers, he just didn't have enough time to throw the ball. Preston kicks off. Line drive to Jared Rivera. Looks up the right sideline, tries to cut back, and gets tagged down by Chase Barbado.
At the
About a
20-yard
return.
line. Is it 20-yard line or 15?
About the 20, 22 maybe. Yeah, 20-yard line.
I can't. I don't even know if we can hear that. How sensitive is it?
You can hear everything. Is there a way to like Justin's community on it?
I don't know. On here. Or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe ask Mr. King when he comes back.
But who's the quarterback for the Goblins? Jordan.
Jordan sets up a pass. He's running. Gets some yards there. About 5. Second down
Jordan
here.
for about a 5-yard scramble.
Jordan Gurton had about a 5-yard run there. It'll be second and roughly 15. Goblins really need to break through this Aces defense right now. We need to put a score on the board on this drive. I think we're coming near the end of the first quarter. Down 7.
Yeah.
Michael
Doak's
Doak's
getting
on
ready
the
to-
snap here.
No, it's okay to my headphones. It's just picking up the
Let's see what Jordan
Yeah,
can
Jared
do.
Rivera and Nicholas blocking.
Good snap.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
He's running.
Jordan rolls out right, makes a good move. Throws to
Good
Ralph
pass.
Lynch. Ralph Lynch cuts up,
Ralph Lynch.
cuts back, and gets tied down by Preston Keene at about
Gets-
the 21.
Tied down at the.
For about 25 yards.
That was a
For-
great scramble by
about the
Jordan Gurton. He was
45
nearly
yard,
tagged down by Stephen Delory, but I think that was a great switch up in their blocking. Having 3 guys blocking now, they have Nicholas, Jared, and Michael blocking every single play, and I think that's a great strategy. You're gonna give Jordan enough time to make moves, roll out, and get his guys open. Peter Wixon, their star player and their head coach, hasn't had a reception yet today, but I think a big play's coming. Jordan rolls out right, fires, and it's an interception by Colin Maldonado.
Pass is picked off by Colon.
Good pick by Colin. That'll be good for the Aces.
That'll be Ace's ball now at about the 17, 15-yard line. That was a rough interception, thrown right to him. Maybe not the best decision, but I don't know if Jordan had really any other options. I don't think he had really any other options. Maybe just take off, try to get some yards on his feet, but it'll be Ace's ball now, first down. Looking to go up by 2 scores on this drive.
First down at the 20-yard line. Yeah.
15.
15.
Jackson gets sacked by Nicholas Campione. I think that's his second of the game. Second down and about 23 now for the Aces.
It is not looking good for the Goblins.
Steven Spangler with the ski mask on. I don't have it. Caden Wilson being a little mentally challenged today, chanting "Go Goblins" when he's in fact an Alabama Hammer. Wearing a Goblins jersey up there on the tower.
Are you on it?
Yeah, we play at 1:30. That'll be third down now for the Aces. I think they lost a few yards on that play. I wasn't really paying attention. I don't know what happened on that play.
Got sacked.
Oh, another sack. Jackson Gravlee got sacked on that play. My bad. We got Preston Keene at quarterback on this play. Jackson Gravlee out wide. Or in the slot.
My guess is Preston's going to throw it to
rolls
Jackson.
out right,
He's
looks
running.
throws it up, and that's
It's incomplete.
incomplete. It'll be 4th down now. Aces are backed up to about the 4 or 5 yard line. I think that they'll probably punt on this play. It'd be quite the abnormal decision if they don't.
Well, you never know with Preston.
I think so.
I'd say Preston's gonna.
Yeah, Preston's probably going to end up punting right here. Telling his guys to go out wide. They look to be in a punting formation. So Goblins get the 3 and out after throwing the interception. Some good defense right there. Having 2 sacks. And it looks... Oh, wow. Great
Decent
punt by
punt
Preston
by
Key and a
Preston.
good roll. That'll get it at about the 20. Jared tries to make a move and still gets tagged down at the 20.
6-yard punt made by Preston Keene.
What a great punt. You know, Preston Keene is making his case for Special Teams Player of the Year with all the touchbacks he has and a great punt right there. I don't think he'll beat out Cornell Wilson, who has recovered 2 onside kicks for touchdowns, though. One of them being on the Hammers and one of them being on the Goblins. We have our award ceremony coming up July 26th. It'll be catered by Cafe 66. Trevor O'Brien running onto the field now. He was working chains. Everyone running onto the field. Will Wagner and the beautiful Mark Hawkins. They appear to be having a discussion about the punt. We ask for time checks usually. He usually asks for time checks. I think it's probably either the end of the first. There goes Jackson McGuire running on the field now. He was taking stats for us. Appears to be a major discussion going on about the punt for some reason. There was roughing the kicker on the defense, on the Goblins, and that'll be half the distance to the goal.
Aces first
Oh,
down.
first down for the Aces, actually. I was about to say I didn't really understand that. That's a huge, huge penalty for the Aces because now the punt didn't happen and it's a penalty on the Goblins and it'll be a first down for the Aces. They'll keep the ball.
This is good for the Aces.
That's a huge
here.
mistake by the Goblins.
They
Can't be
could end
making
up
that kind.
getting-
You know, special teams is a huge part of the game, and they can't be making those kind of mistakes. It would be Aces ball at about the 20-yard line now, or 19-yard line. First down.
No.
It was roughing the kicker. He ran into Preston, so it's a flag, and they're gonna keep the ball now.
For the Aces, it's like half the distance of the kick, so it's first down.
So first
Jackson
down for the
Gravlee at
Aces
quarterback.
here. Jackson
Rolls out right.
quarterback.
Fires.
Looking
Oh,
for
and it's
Preston.
tipped.
It's incomplete.
I think he was sacked by
Nicholas keep going for the Goblins.
Nicholas, or I think that was Michael Dilks actually. Was it?
Yeah, I think it was Nicholas.
Okay, Nicholas with the sack.
Peyton. Peyton. Was that Nick or Dilks?
That's Nicholas Campion's 3rd sack of the game, and we're, I think, the start of the second quarter now.
No, it's like it's not. Yeah, it's moving the other way. I think. I saw it on my way here.
Second down, about 22 now for the Aces. Jackson throws to Steven Spangler. Jordan Girton misses the tackle. He hits the
Spangler.
sideline. Steven Spangler turning on the Jets. Gets tagged down by Ralph Lynch at about the 30-yard line.
30-yard line, yep.
What a great play on his feed by Steven Spangler.
Run after the catch by Steven Spangler.
Can you ask for a time check? No, you get on the mic and ask Peyton.
Time check.
Oh, we have 1:38 left in the half, actually. So this is a money drive here for the Aces to try to score before the half, because I think Goblins get The Goblins get the ball after half.
This is a chance for the Goblins to show their defense here. Try to get an interception.
Yeah, Goblins really need to stop here because if the Aces
They
go up
do.
2 scores into half, that'll be a big blow.
Jackson Gravlee out to the right, straight to Preston. Preston gets some good yardage.
Gain of about 7 or 8. It'll be second down. I think he got out of bounds, so the clock will stop. Roughly 1:30 left. Second down for the Aces. At about the 21-yard line. Aces really been moving the ball well all game. Just had that 1 interception by Jackson. Oh, Preston takes the timeout here. Gonna give them all some time to come up with a good play. Josh Nolan getting ready to snap the ball. Steven Spangler in motion. Fakes, throws it up to Preston Keene, and it's just
it's an
overthrown.
incomplete.
It'll be third down now for the Aces.
That was really good play.
It was a good play design, just Jackson just overthrew. I don't know if it was really an overthrow or a good play on defense by Jared.
It
Kind of
was an
stopped
overthrow.
Preston Keene in his tracks.
Yeah.
Super clean. Oh, do you know Ben Hacker?
Yeah.
I work with him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, big shots.
I
Right?
tried to get him to join and everything.
Yeah.
So third down here.
The work of Alec.
Preston discussing some plays. Let's see what he can come up with.
Riverside. He said he worked there for like a year and a half and they never gave him a raise.
I worked there probably like a year and over a year. I got like maybe $2.
All right, we got Chase Barbado and Steven Spangler out wide. Jackson putting Preston in motion. Tosses it to him.
Tosses
I think it's
it.
a double pass here.
Double
Looking for
pass.
Spangler. Throws it up.
Spangler
Almost a
misses
great
it.
catch. Great defense by Jarrett Wolf on that play. It'll be fourth
That was
down
good-
now.
That was good defense by Peter, too. He really got to the quarterback quickly.
It'll be fourth down and about 11 here. Preston, the Aces need a conversion here to keep this drive going. Got roughly a minute left in this half. Goblins looking for a stop on this play here. If the Goblins get the ball back, they'll have about a minute to score before half. And if they score, and then they'll get the ball after half. Got Chase Barbado blocking on this play. Jackson throws it up to Preston. And
Preston is
that's
complete.
a catch. It's oh, what? He lost the ball. I think they're
I
still
think
going to
it's
call it a touchdown. Or
still a
Peyton still called it a touchdown.
They're going to call that a touchdown off by Preston Keene, done by Jackson Gravlee.
I mean, Preston lost possession of the football.
I could have sworn he did not make a football. He took a step.
He took about 2 steps with the ball in his hand.
That's all it takes.
I guess they're going to keep it as a touchdown for now. That'll be 13-0 for the Aces. Yeah, 21. So Aces go up 13-0 with about a minute left in the half, and Goblins will have a chance to strike back. Not much time, but
Not much.
not much. Aces looking for the extra point here. Alex Cheris is on the field now. Jackson rolling out right.
Throws it to Preston.
Oh,
and it's
nearly picked off by
incomplete.
Jared Rivera. The score will stay at 13-0 for the Aces. Getting set to kick off now. You know, that wasn't a bad defensive drive by the Goblins. They just let up that one big play to Steven on the sideline and then Preston with the touchdown. But I don't know. That touchdown was a little bit questionable because he did get the ball batted out of his hands after about 1 or 2 steps. I don't know if that was the right call or not. We'd have to go back and watch film to see if he really had possession for a long enough time and was able to make a football move.
Peyton is a little biased when it comes to situations like these.
I don't know about that. I mean, he treats Preston just like every other player out there.
No, I'm only kidding.
Yeah.
I'd say he made 2 steps though. I mean, it looked like it. Because I was watching the whole thing. Were you watching the whole thing?
What?
Were you watching the whole thing when he made the pass?
Yeah, it looked like, I don't know if I would call that a complete pass because he didn't have it for a very long time and he lost possession. I don't know. It was a close call. I think either way, if it's that close, you have to call it a touchdown. You can't really be
Ace is set up for a kick here. Preston. Decent line
Preston kicks
drive.
it right to Jordan Gurton. He cuts up field and gets down at about the 30, 31-yard line.
Down around the 30-yard line for a kickoff. Goblins ball.
Can you get a time check?
Time check with keys. Time check.
We got 38 seconds left in the half. Goblins, I believe, have all 3 timeouts. I think they have all 3.
Hail Mary here before the half is over.
Yeah, Jared Rivera out left.
Michael Dokes on the snap here.
They don't have everyone. I think they're only keeping Nicholas in the backfield. They don't. Jordan's not going to have much time. He steps in the pocket, gets sacked by Stephen DeLory.
Jordan is sacked by Stephen DeLory.
Goblins call a timeout here.
That's their first timeout of the half. It'll be second and about 21 now. You know, Goblins really need a score here. They're down 2 scores. They will get the ball after half, but it'd be going into the half with a goose egg on the board. It's not a great look. The Aces shut out the Hunters last week, who didn't have Andrew Klipstein, but their pass rush was looking great all game. And that's not really, it's more so the coverage of the Aces that's been great all game this game.
Jordan really needs to come up with a long pass play here. Let's see what he has to offer.
Josh Nolan jumps off sides.
Goblins will get the Aces to jump off sides. 5 yards up.
Gonna be second and about 17 now. Goblins haven't really been moving the ball well all game. They've been.
Well, they're missing their.
Yeah, they're
wide
missing
receiver.
Amarion McMillan. That takes, even if he's not making plays, he takes away he's their best receiver. He's going to take away their best corner, their best defender, and make him get covered. They're also missing Mason Swetz. I mean, those are big losses.
Jordan sets up
Gurton,
for a
and he gets
pass,
sacked
gets
by Josh
sacked.
Nolan.
Josh Nolan.
Third down now.
The Aces will get
I'm expecting a timeout here.
Wait, Josh Nolan's been sacking a pretty good amount of times.
Yeah, him and that's the Goblins' second timeout.
Goblins will call timeout again. 3rd down, back where they started.
The Aces pass rush is pretty good. I think they took, they started doing what the Hammers have been doing all year, the double blitz. They've been having 2 guys rushing every single play. It's been Josh and Steven. They played amazing last week, against forcing Cam Burns to throw 2 interceptions, and I think Omar threw 2 interceptions as well. Teams can't really seem to handle it very well. Except
Jordan looking for his
Jordan
receivers.
makes a great play against Josh Nolan, and he throws it out of bounds. Is that intentional? That's intentional grounding. I don't know if that'll stay.
I don't think so.
Flag on the play. presumed intentional grounding by Jordan.
4th down here. And about 17. About a 5-yard penalty on that.
Time check.
It'll be 4th down
Not
now.
much time left on the clock.
We got
13 seconds left on the clock here.
it'll be Goblins.
Jordan will have
4th and
to
about
do a Hail Mary.
28. I'm assuming they're gonna fire
Still
deep
long for the Goblins with 13 seconds left.
with not much to lose here. They gotta just send it, just full send right here.
Michael on the snap. Bad
A
snap
high
by
snap.
Michael.
Jordan fires, and that's an
And
incomplete
it's
pass. It'll be a
incomplete.
turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs. Pass incomplete done by Jordan.
Aces ball with roughly maybe 8 seconds left. And they'll be at about the 21-yard line.
See if the Aces can pull something off
You know,
here.
a big mistake like that, like a high snap like that on 4th and 28. That's not what you want from your
Yeah, it's
your
not.
center, Michael Dilks. Yeah, this is a big game for the Goblins. They've been looking forward to playing the Aces all year. I mean, they can't be making. They've had a lot of little mistakes. They've been doing pretty good with a 3-man blocking scheme. I haven't really seen that from any other team all year, but it seems to be working. It's just, I think because they're taking 3 men to block, they're only having, I think, 3 guys out of wide receiver, and that's pretty easy coverage. There's
Jackson going out right. Fires it to
throwing
Preston.
up Preston, and it's
And it's
overthrown.
incomplete.
Pass is overthrown by Jackson Gravlee. Incomplete pass.
It'll be 2nd down now for the Aces. I think the Goblins, if they're seeing what I'm seeing, they're seeing Jackson Gravlee roll out right almost every single play, and I think
if
they
I was
might
the Goblins,
might make an adjustment in the pass rush to make sure he can't do that. I'd assume they'd contain right side with whoever's rushing that side, whether that be Josh Nolan, or Stephen Delory, and start containing that right side and make him sit in the pocket.
How far can I go to talk on this? Can I just go?
At the end of the first
I don't
half.
know.
Does this have like? Oh, it's on. Oh, it's over.
That'll be halftime.
That'll be halftime. Let's take a moment here to thank our sponsors, Village Beach Market, Simply Better. Okay.
Yeah. Can we get? Let's get Jackson. Let's get Jackson Gravlee, and let's get Jordan Gurton. Let's get Jackson Gravlee.
Jackson Gravlee to PA booth, please. Jordan, please come over here as well.
Yeah, 13-0. We got a score of 13-0, guys, for the Aces. What's up, Jackson? How's it going? You want to get in the middle row here? Alrighty. All right, Jackson. You were actually out last week, but
That's right.
but you're here this week. You're playing great so far.
Thank you.
How are you going to keep this up in the second half?
Well, I think there's definitely some things we can clean up, but we're definitely moving the chains, and I think we can just keep up what we're doing. We have really good blockers. Stephen Delory, Chase, they're all great blockers, so they're helping me out a lot.
All right. You got any questions?
Tell me about the strategy going into the first half here, and tell me about like how you're going to change that in the second.
Well, I think we're just trying to, keep the chains. We don't need huge plays. Just keep it moving, Don't rely on crazy plays. Nothing fluky. Just keep it nice and structured.
Nice and
plays.
simple.
That's right. Yep.
All right.
So you guys are running on 2 straight wins.
That's right.
Your defense has been playing outstanding these past few weeks. Last week with the shutout against the
Yes,
Hunters, and
that was impressive. impressive.
and 4 picks, and your pass rush has been amazing. I see you guys have been running double blitz every single play, just like the Hammers.
Stephen and Lori, Josh,
Yeah.
great.
How are you gonna keep that defense up? Maybe put up another shutout this week.
Yeah, Stephen Delori, Josh Nolan, Nate Gwynn, they're all amazing rushers. They put a lot of pressure, stop their offense a lot. It's really great for our defense. Obviously, Preston King, great pass coverage. So we got quite a team. So that's really good. Steven Spangler, great.
Yeah.
So
Well, keep up the good work, Jackson.
you.
You know,
All right.
yeah.
Good luck second half, bud.
thank you.
Yes, sir.
We got Jordan here.
Jordan.
Yep, right here. What's up, Jordan? How's it going? Alrighty, pretty good. Alrighty. I see you guys have made some adjustments. You got 3 guys blocking after last week having some trouble. You got let up 8 sacks against the Hammers. I mean, you made some adjustments. So how is that adjustment to your offense made an impact today?
It's definitely giving me more time in the pocket. Time in the pocket is definitely crucial, especially if you want to win games. And just adjusting from last week and adjusting with the men that we have. So we're just trying to play to our strengths right now.
So tell me about the strategy going into the first half and how you're going to switch that up in the second half.
Definitely going to try and chip and have Jared and Campione slip out and force those rushers to either come at me and give up a free easy 5-6 yards, or if they're going to go with them and give me more time in the pocket.
Let's talk about your missing players here. You're missing Mason Swetz and Amarion. Is that really been like affecting your guys' team in a big way?
I would say yeah. I mean, every team here knows when you don't have guys, it always affects your team. Having a consistent team is always a good thing because you guys get comfortable with each other. You know what you like and don't like, and the timing is always just there. So it's always kind of hard missing guys because you don't have that consistent team to go to, so you always have to work around it.
You know, with Jackson, I was just talking about how they put up a shutout against the Hunters last week. They've been playing defense amazing these past weeks and today. How are you going to switch that up and make plays on offense? Just talked about that.
Yeah. Just kind of trying to utilize our strengths and try and find weaknesses in their defense. Right now, I mean, their pass rush is amazing. Their Ace's defense has been on fire these past 2 weeks. So we're just going to try and see if we can exploit something, maybe using quick passes or just using my feet and getting out of there.
All right, thanks, man.
Sounds
Have
good.
a good luck second
Thanks,
half.
Jordan.
Thank you.
Good luck. Yes, sir.
All righty.
Oh, wait, Jordan.
Hello, hello, hello. Check, check, check,
Hello.
check, check, check,
Hello.
check. Alrighty, we got Goblins ball here at the 39-yard line. It'll be first down. I don't believe that Goblins would want to get shut out this game. I think
they're gonna get some points on.
I think they'll need some points up on this drive because I don't see the Aces slowing down unless Goblins can make some adjustments on defense
Yeah.
here.
Michael on the snap. Good snap by Michael Jordan.
Oh,
Incomplete
it's
pass.
dropped by Jared Rivera.
Jared Rivera missed pass. But
You know, Jared
Rivera.
You know, Jared Mailboy Rivera, I mean, he's made some great plays all year, but he might actually lead the league in drops as well.
No way.
He might. He's made some great plays, but he also might lead the league in drops. I'm not sure.
We got some good overcast here. Not too hot. Second down.
Yeah, I play at
On that
130. I mean,
38.
I've got 2 games in between this. Might go hit up Cafe 66.
Cafe 66.
Loving sponsor of the VXFL. And another dropped pass. This time, Nicholas Campione. Third down now for the Goblins.
Thrown by Jordan. Third down.
You know, I mean, Jordan was just talking about how they need a spark on offense. They need plays from their guys here. And starting off with 2 drop passes at the beginning of the second half, that's not how you want to start this. Caden Wilson yelling out that they need to give the ball to Ralph Lynch.
Third down here, Mike Bell on the snap.
They got Peter Wixon out right. Jordan Gurton.
Jordan looks.
Dropping back, gets oh, that was one hand.
That was one hand.
That was I believe that was one hand, but they're calling it. That was Josh Nolan. They're crediting.
Josh Nolan with the sack, about a 10, 15-yard loss.
And I saw one hand there.
I did too.
That's an unfortunate call. I mean, I think the Goblins might punt here, might not. I'm not sure.
They'll bring out 4th and long for the Goblins.
It's about 4th and 30 now. Yeah, they got Ralph Lynch back there. I think they're gonna punt right here. Bobbles a snap and then punts it deep. Preston Keene looks to pick it up for some reason, and he ends up losing yardage.
Great punt by Ralph Lynch to get down and bounce below the 5, the 2-yard line.
I think if he let it go, it might have just ended up being a touchback. I don't know why Preston Keene would pick that up. It'll be
Probably
Aces.
thought he could run it.
Yeah, I mean Ace's ball at about the 3-yard line now. I mean the Goblins receivers doing Jordan Gurton no favors with 2 drop passes. They really need a spark there, and Aces ended up playing some good defense and getting the 3 and out there. Ryan Trigley coming out of the trees, getting ready for the
Goblins really
Pioneers
need to focus on
Giraffes
their
game.
defense here.
I think that comes up right after this.
Aces will be going on to their first drive of the second half, looking to score again.
Aces getting set for their first drive. Steven Spangler rolls out, looks to run.
Good pass
Those
by
sidearms to
Steven
Colin
Spangler.
Maldonado.
Play action pass, completed by
Pick up about, what, 10 yards, you think?
About 5 or 6.
6 yards. Alex Charist on the sideline. What?
Because I can't see. They don't need to see me. Is it being live streamed?
Oh no, it's fine because you guys aren't on the camera.
We're not?
No, you guys are only on the audio.
Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors here. Next Level Production, Gas South, Cafe 66, Tropical Property Management.
Oh, it's picked off by Jordan Gurton, and that's a pick 6.
Pick 6 by Jordan Gurton.
Goblins offense couldn't get it done, so Jordan Gurton does it himself.
putting a score on the board, making it a 1-score game.
Great play by the Goblins defense, putting up some points on the board. Aces won't get their third shutout of the year, and won't get their second in a row today. It'll be 13-6, pending the extra point for the Goblins. That was a great defensive play by Jordan Gurton. Comes down,
Great defense.
jumps the route.
Making the trade to get Jordan, I think, was a very good move.
But they didn't trade. He was picked. Yeah, he was kind of just given to the
gift
Goblins
of
because he
Jordan.
wasn't actually going to be
Right.
playing. He was going to head down to Miami to play college ball, but ended up not going down there for the VXFL. Yeah, he said, I am not playing college football. I want to play in the VXFL. And he gets sacked by Stephen Delory for the extra point, on the extra point.
1-point conversion complete.
Can they hear us on the loudspeaker?
No, that's only him. That'll be a score of 13-6 now.
Was Jordan actually going to play in Miami?
He was going to play at JUCO down there.
Oh, okay. What's up, Omar?
Aces or Goblins will get set to kick off now. after the pick six just now. I mean, if Goblins offense couldn't seem to get going, so maybe it's the Goblins defense that is the key to winning this game here. I mean, they may just have to end up winning the turnover battle.
You guys played it up. Liam said we didn't even play. I think we were supposed to play last week. We got rained out.
Ralph Lynch set to kick off.
Good kick by Ralph Lynch.
And I think that's a touchback there.
Ralph Lynch's kick is for a touchback.
Good kick by Ralph Lynch.
Ace's ball.
Ace is looking to strike back here on offense. They'll have the ball. It'll be first down on the 20-yard line. Goblins look to be in cover 0 right now. No high safety.
Preston out to the
Jackson
right.
rolls out right.
Jackson looks
Almost
for
a
Preston.
great catch by Preston Keene, but it is an incomplete pass.
A little too far. Incomplete pass thrown by Jackson.
That was a low ball there. Second down now for the Aces.
They'll make it a second down.
Hayden, shut up.
Goblins looking to make another good play on defense to get back in this game.
You want an icebreaker?
I'm okay, thanks.
Isn't that kid a goblin?
No.
He sounds like a goblin.
Caden Wilson is probably the Goblins' biggest fan out here today, even though he is, in fact, an Alabama Hammer. Probably wants to be on the Goblins since he doesn't really get
Jackson
much playing
looks for
time for
Preston.
us. Jackson Gravlee throws it to absolutely no one.
Bradley, incomplete.
It'll be third down now.
I don't know, to be honest. Probably over there. Dude, if they do double coverage on Preston, they'll get a pick. They'll get an interception.
They're not running a safety right now. Goblins are in cover 0. It's something that you don't see a whole lot in the VXFL. Teams usually want to run one high safety. If Goblins can get a stop here and strike back, I mean, that's a huge
Preston
momentum
is the
shift for them.
quarterback here.
We're not on any speakers.
Preston looks left here, making the run. Get some good yardage.
Preston Keene for about a 10-yard scramble outside the pocket.
About the 30-yard line here.
Shout out to the camera.
Fourth down.
Goblins' biggest fan.
That'll be fourth down now for the Aces.
Is he on the team? Why is he wearing the shirt?
No, he's not. I think he's just wearing a shirt. He was gonna fill in, but then they had a guy.
Fourth and about 10.
Now he's
Aces looking to convert.
Gotcha.
Stay tuned for the next game. The Drafts versus the Pioneers. Heavyweight battle.
Will Ryan Strigley and Austin Cup for a fight today? That's a question on everyone's mind.
Questions on and everyone. Will Ryan Strigley and Austin Kupler fight?
Yeah.
What?
It was almost a fight. Peyton, like last year, Peyton Preston fought.
Oh my god. That was
I only saw the one.
Preston Keene back at quarterback. Rolls out left.
Preston Keene looking
And
for
gets
Jackson.
sacked by Nicholas Campione.
Gets sacked.
That's his fourth of the game.
Nicholas Campion gets another sack.
Good sack by Nicholas here.
What? That's a turnover on downs. Nicholas Campione having a great day on defense. Goblins ball at about the 21, 22-yard line. Goblins playing great on defense now in this second half. That's the start of the fourth quarter.
Start of the first quarter already.
The fourth.
Thanks for
Start. It's not the start of the first quarter.
Jordan
Jordan
makes the
throws to
pass.
Jared Rivera.
It's complete.
Had a 5-yard, 10-yard pass.
That's about a 3-yard pass. He's second down now for the Goblins.
Second down and about 22 the goal.
Guys, Goblins can tie the game right here on this.
They could. This is a good opportunity for the Goblins to tie the game. Get some points on the board. And finally get a win.
Yeah, I mean, potentially the
Potentially get a
fourth
win,
quarter
yeah.
has begun. They'll need to get the lead first.
Oh,
Pass dropped by Jarrett Wolf. I think that's the third drop pass by a Goblin today.
In the red zone.
Man,
third down here.
drops are plaguing the They've been plaguing the Goblins all season, really. Today especially. Or this half, I mean. It'll be third down now. Third and about 17 for the Goblins. In the red zone. I mean, they really need to score right here. We got a running clock throughout every single quarter except for the 2-minute warning. Time's going to fly by in this fourth quarter. They really need to score. Jordan Gurton goes out left. Throws it up to Ralph Lynch, and it's overthrown.
Lynch is incomplete.
Thrown by Jordan to Ralph into the red zone.
Fourth down now.
Down, crucial for
Fourth down here.
They can't kick it.
Wait, you gotta.
There's no kicking.
No, I'm talking about
Oh, yeah, well, they can punt it, but they're not going to punt it from the 19-yard line.
The NFL's gonna hire Hayden Hudson.
Goblins are looking for a conversion here. That'd be huge if they get it. They got Jared blocking. Makes a great block on
Jordan
Josh Nolan.
looks.
Oh, and it's another dropped
incomplete.
pass by a Goblin. This time, Ralph Lynch.
Ralph Lynch.
good protection in the pocket for the Goblins.
That was a great throw by Jordan Gurton. Man, that could have been a touchdown.
Should have been a touchdown.
It should have been a touchdown, man. Man, drops really plaguing the Goblins today. It'll be a turnover on downs. Aces ball at about the 19-yard line.
Aces ball.
Score of 13-6 still. Aces will get the ball back right now, and probably about almost halfway through the fourth now. Man. Hopefully this Goblins defense can put up another, maybe get a turnover here or another 3 and out. That's their only real hope. If Aces score here, they'd go down by 2 scores again, and it'd be a tough comeback to make with such little time. Jackson
Quick
Gravlee.
pass by Jackson Gravlee.
Pass by Jackson Gravlee,
Caught by Josh Nolan.
Josh Nolan.
It'll be second down now.
About the 23-yard line, second down.
And gain of about 5.
The score is 13-6, Aces in the fourth quarter.
Wait, we're already in the fourth?
Yeah, this is the fourth quarter.
I mean, there's no scoreboard, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Goblins sticking to cover 0.
Jackson making a pass.
Oh, it's Chase Barbado wide open.
And
he catches it. That's a touchdown for the Aces. What a great play designed by the Aces, man. I mean, Jackson
19-6 here.
hands it off to Steven, and Steven makes a great throw to wide open Chase Barbado. What a great play design. Man, Preston Keene, great coach, great offensive mind. Man, that was a great throw by Steven Spangler, and just blown coverage. No one anywhere near Chase Barbado.
Time check.
Check.
Wait, can we get a time check? It just happened.
We got a score of 19-6 right now. Aces getting ready for their extra point right now. That might be one of the play of the weeks right there with that play design. That double pass. Or it wasn't really a double pass, but the handoff, and
Jackson
Gravlee gets sacked on the extra point. It'll stay 19-6. Aces.
What's that make the score then?
19-6.
19-6 Aces.
Alex Cheris on the sideline here.
Oh, not that far back.
Did they get that conversion?
No.
What's 19 now?
19-6.
So it's 19-6 now, yeah.
Okay.
Aces will get set to kick off. Goblins will need a 2-score comeback now with maybe half of the fourth quarter to go. I mean, Aces have been playing lights out on both sides of the ball pretty much all game, except for, I think, 2 picks by Jackson. Everything else, I mean, Aces aren't looking like they're 2-4. I mean, pretty good.
How you doing?
So how's it going, Coach Cup? Coach Cup takes over on stats while Jackson McGuire gets ready for his game coming up right after. No, is it right after this? No. It'll be Pioneers and Giraffes.
Good kick by
For
Preston.
the 10:30 game. Jordan Girton musts a punt, picks up by Ralph Lynch.
Ralph Lynch is on the
Ralph
run.
Lynch takes off.
Stopped at the 35-yard line.
Picks it up for a good return.
It'll be spotted down at about the 32, 33-yard line.
Goblins ball around the 40-yard line, 35 yards.
It'll be Goblins ball right here, first down.
Hey, Alex.
I mean, they'll need to score pretty quick and then probably go for an onside to try to get the ball back.
Michael
They'll need to stop these drop passes real quick. Jordan Girton rolling deep. Looks to throw.
Jordan, good throw.
And it's
And I think
overthrown.
overthrown.
Pass intended for Ralph Lynch.
Out of bounds by Jordan. Will bring up a second down for the Goblins.
I mean, man, he just needs some time in the pocket. Without Mason Swetz and Amarion McMillan here, he doesn't really have much help on this on offense today. Goblins haven't been giving him much time. There have been a lot of drop passes today. He really needs more from his team out there, and if they're going to try to come out of this season with a win. Because I guarantee you, Coach Peter Wixon does not want to go into the playoffs winless. Jordan Gurton steps up, looks to run, and gets tagged down by Steven Spangler. Maybe a gain of 1.
Gets tagged about the 40-yard line here.
Be 3rd down now. That's a 2-minute warning now.
2-minute warning here. 4th quarter.
We still got a score of 19-6 Aces. I mean, Goblins really...
We've got programs on sale here.
No, that's for Peter.
We have banquet tickets, programs for sale over by the booth on the other side of the field. Please go out. And so, don't get the banquet.
July 26th.
July 26th will be the banquet, hosted by Cafe 66.
Wait, where's the banquet? It's at Cafe 66?
So,
No.
at the Heritage Center? Probably.
Hosted at the National Academy.
I mean, I don't know. Goblins will need to probably score right here, honestly, if they want any chance of winning this game. You got Jordan Rivera on the comeback. Oh my!
Picked off by
Wow.
Preston. That was a good pick.
Picked off by Preston Keene. He makes a move, gets tagged down by Jarrett Wolf.
Play, Preston Keene with the interception.
Another drop by Jared Mailboy Rivera. Man, that one, that
Gotta hurt.
yeah, that was the 2nd drop of the day. That's the Goblins' 5th drop of this half. 5th of this half. Man, I don't know what to say. Man, Jordan's been delivering the ball well all game. His receiver's really not helping him out a bunch. That's really unfortunate, you know. I think with that play, the Goblins will probably not get their first win this week. And Aces will probably end up getting their 3rd in a row. Aces hurry up. Hand off to Steven Deloria. He fumbles it and gets tagged down by Nicholas Campione for a loss of about 1.
Picks it back up and gets tagged down. Second down in the red zone.
There's a timeout by the Goblins.
30-second timeout by the Goblins.
They have not given up.
I'm tired of hearing you yell.
Mega fan Caden Wilson has not given up on the
Caden
Goblins
Wilson
either.
Continuously yells.
Still cheering on the Goblins even though they're down 2 scores with less than 2 minutes left. That's a true fan right there, folks.
Yeah, I want what that guy has. Whatever he's having.
Jackson Gravlee rolling out right, throwing up to Steven Spangler, and it's just
It's a
overthrown.
little overthrown by Jackson.
Gravlee in the red zone.
Be 3rd down now.
3rd down here.
I mean, this this Aces defense has been playing great all game. They're playing like they don't. They're playing like they want to be 4-4 instead of they halfway through the season they were 0-4. They want to finish this season 4-4.
Goblins really had some opportunities to make some good plays, but
Throws it up to Preston Keene, and that is another touchdown for the Aces.
here.
Preston Keene might just be an offensive player of the week this week. He's had an amazing game on
definitely
both sides of the ball.
Making his case for offense player of the year. I mean, of the week, my bad.
That'll be
20 yards. But as I was saying, yeah, Goblins really had some opportunities to make some good plays here, but they just didn't.
no doubt. I mean, Jordan has been delivering the ball well all game. Just hasn't been having a lot of help from his team.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been a huge loss not having Amarion or Mason here this week. We got a score of 25-6 now. Aces are running away with it, not showing any mercy.
For the 1-point conversion.
They got both Stevens on the side, blocking for him today. Got Chase Barbado in motion. Jackson throws it to Alex Cheris, and Alex gets the extra point.
Alex,
Yes, sir.
1-point conversion.
That'll be 26-6
Caden
now
Wilson
for the Aces.
continuously yelling Goblins, even though they just didn't make a play here.
I think he might be a little bit confused, but it's okay. He's got spirit.
It's okay.
The Aces will get set to kick off with roughly a minute left. I think Caden Wilson might actually have a crush on Ralph Lynch.
Aces scored touchdown. Let's go, Goblins!
Aces will be kicking off to the Goblins with less than a minute left in the game.
I mean, I'd be willing
26
to just
Aces.
give... I know we're past the trade deadline and everything, but I'd be willing to give the Goblins Caden Wilson for a bag of chips. I would take that trade. I think Ralph Lynch might actually need a restraining order on Caden Wilson. Preston King kicks off. He goes for the onside. And the Aces recover it. Preston King recovers his own onside kick. Wow, they're showing no mercy out here today.
No mercy here by the Aces.
I don't know if he meant to do that. It looked like a great onside kick though.
That was an excellent kick. He covered it by himself.
Man, Preston Keene? No, that's Pat McAfee out there. It'll be Aces ball at about the 36-yard line now. Roughly a minute left.
Bro, Jackson, I can't believe Jay Allen, dude. Traffic to that
Aces ball on the 35-yard line.
I think if Goblins can really just get all their guys out here every single week and limit those
Nicholas
drops.
with the sack.
If Jordan can just get some help from his guys on offense, they're playing decent defense.
That'd be the
They just-
second sack of the day. Fifth sack of the day, my bad. For Nicholas.
And Nicholas has had a great game on defense. It's just that offense couldn't seem to get going today, missing Amarion and Mason and being plagued with drops, and especially in the second half.
Ralph Lynch's hands as well.
Ace is trying to run out the clock here a little bit. I don't think the Goblins will oppose or end up taking any
Peyton goes
timeouts.
for it.
Preston looks to run.
Peyton's running.
That's Preston.
Might go. Oh, Preston, my bad.
TV draw by Preston Keene for about 20 yards.
Goblins are now taking their timeouts. I don't really understand why.
Their second timeout of this last half.
It's confusing. You get an exception.
Yeah. I don't really understand why the Goblins would want to take their timeouts here. I mean, they're down by 3 scores. There's less than a minute left.
Did you get a time check?
Time check, refs.
There are 10 seconds left. It's third down now for the Aces. I think they'll probably end up taking a shot at the end zone. They don't really... I don't think the Aces have
Much
any...
to lose.
No, I don't think the Aces have any remorse today. They look like they don't care about running up the score. They want to... Throws it up for Colin, and he gets nearly picked off by Jared Wolf, but can't seem to even catch a ball on defense today.
By Ralph.
It's fourth down now for the Aces with about 5 seconds left.
Let's see what
Fourth down. the side that's won.
See what Preston can do here.
I don't really understand why they're not just taking a knee here. I feel like that would be what a sportsman team would do, but they don't really seem to care. They want to score again. Being up 25-6, they don't really care. Here goes Jackson.
Jackson looking for Preston. Completed by Preston.
And that'll be the game, folks. We got a score of 25 aces.
25 aces.
Goblins to 6.
To 6.
And Goblins will fall to 0-7. Aces improved to 3 and 4.
Good game by Aces here.
That's Aces' 3rd win in a row.
Can we please have the 2 head coaches of the last 2 teams come for an interview?
We'll have Peter Wixon, coach of the Goblins, and Preston Keene, coach of the Aces, coming in here. What's up, Peter? How's it going?
Peter, so tell us what happened today. Tell us, what you're going to do next time. Tell us all.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't what we wanted. We knew this team was beatable. In my opinion, they're the worst team in the league, but we didn't go out there and perform. Not enough effort out there. We're never going to let Omar ref another game of ours. I'm going to make sure that never happens again. But overall, we can't blame the refs. We didn't show effort out there, and that's the bottom line.
I mean, in my opinion, I think Jordan Gurton played an amazing game, but he had no real help out there on offense. Having, I think, 5 drops in the second half. How are you going to improve that in practice and try to limit those drops and make plays on offense?
Yeah, drops were an issue. Obviously, we had to. Their pass rush is insane. It's one of the best in the league. I think it's probably 3rd in the league to the Hammers and the Hunters. So we had to have blockers out there. We only had 3 receivers most of the time. We just got to work on that, get guys to practice. I think we can run this thing into the playoffs. We'll see what happens.
All right, Peter, well, thank you. Good luck next time.
Thank you. All right, we got Coach Preston Keene.
Preston Keene, yes,
Feeling
sir.
hot.
Offense Player of the Week, making your case here. So tell us what happened. Tell us the strategy. Tell us everything. What happened? What was your mindset?
Yeah, we knew the Goblins were definitely a better team coming in this game. With Jordan, the addition of him, and what he can do for an offense. So our main goal was just contain Jordan. Don't let him just get outside the pocket and make plays. And sorry, he has a phenomenal arm, and so he obviously beat us some. But I think our defense again, our blitzing did a phenomenal job. Even though the numbers might not show it this week, did a phenomenal job on offense. People played selflessly the blocks, not caring if they got the ball or not, and just distributing the ball to a lot of people. I think that's what got us victory today.
Sure.
Coming into the bye, mid-season, you guys were 0-4. Now you're 3-4. You guys are on a hot streak right now. How do you want to carry that into the last regular season game and then into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think we're focusing on going 1-0 each week now, and we kind of had a heart-to-heart about, we got to have selfless players, and I think we're seeing that, and guys realizing you just buy in and you do your job. We're going to start scoring touchdowns, getting the ball, and winning games. So I think as people became less selfless, they actually got the ball more, and people are really bought into what we're doing here. Next week's going to be tough. We got the Hammers, but I'm expecting another great performance and a win, and heading into the playoffs, I know we're excited.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Preston.
All
Good
right,
luck.
Preston. Good luck. Good game. All right.